Hi, Try Together community. Great morning. I haven't made a video in a while that I've uploaded, at least, and I feel I've become more of an adult, more serious. And I've always been a serious person, other than also joking and not taking life seriously per se, or knowing that I'm always going to be taken care of no matter what happens. Throughout my life, and everybody who's known me so far over the years, all my photography, the things I would take picture of, the travels I would do, and still am doing, and the belief system I have and the thoughts that I have regarding how life should be lived in a free-spirited way. I've always been free-spirited. Never thought I would quote this. As I'm growing older in life and more settling into more of my maturity, I would say. Nothing wrong with saying you're growing older in life, because with age comes change. Not for everybody, but with age, with my age, there's change. Change in my demeanor, change in how I choose to operate. I feel we all wear masks, or we all have, not even intentionally, just the personalities that we have can be different in different scenarios, and we all know that, work, home, out and about. It depends on your mood. It depends how you want people to perceive you and how you behave due to that. And I've really come to hone into this thought between like last night and this morning, really this morning, and I wanted to share with you, so thanks for listening, that we know it's our journey, right? Try together, one journey at a time. And many other people that I know also embody the word journey in their businesses, friends that I have, and just the word journey itself, right? And I remember during COVID time and with my past history that the journey itself felt so hard, right? To get to a place of where I feel stable enough as an adult in my emotions, in my emotional regulation, over the last 4 or 5 years since 2020. Now it's 2025, and I feel, there's a should've, could've, would've, but I'm not living by should've, could've, would've. I worked 2 jobs during this time by choice, and I love them, right? I'm learning something here, and I'm very intentional about the language I use, as in by choice, because there's so many opportunities in this world, right? We choose to be where we are, yes. It's not so easy to pick up and move around, but I don't even want to go there and say that, because I don't want that kind of limitation being embodied by me, or embedded in my brain. And so let's rewind. I feel that there's always that goal or destination or something someone wants to be doing. Like, let's say if someone wants to be a digital nomad and they want to travel, they want to, have a house on the beach and live a certain kind of way. The thing is, what is everybody running from? Because from my understanding of this life, there is work involved, right? There's work involved to build whatever it is, or assist with someone else's company, or whatever it is. There's always going to be work involved in your day-to-day, unless you are designing your life to where it is not like that, either through privilege, or either through your investments, or whatever that may have been, and what your life looks like or did look like. Why can't we just live? And that's my thought, as in, it's different if you're miserable when you're living this life, right? But nothing is wrong also with having a job. I never thought I would say this. I always used to have this perception of, I don't think I was old enough yet or mature enough yet in my life, and I grew up, learning about network marketing and different things, but to be working 2 jobs and knowing, yes, I'm putting in hard work, and yes, I know about all of the other things that I'm able to do in the world. And of course, there's many different ways to make income and all of this stuff. And the but comes in because it's a journey. And it's a journey, it's a process. We are where we're supposed to be. I am where I need to be. I'm learning. This is the fruition aspect for whatever the next step will be for me. There is no hurry. It's to appreciate the now, have gratitude for now. And I know I verbally just pursued my process here than just getting to the point of be grateful for now, be grateful for your today, and just preaching that. But I'm verbally processing it myself as I'm speaking to be clear about my own thought process. And now I'm thinking of my chiropractor because I've come to learn that's how he is too. So shout out to him. But yeah, I wish you guys have a great day. Thank you for being in this space. Thank you for those who like to watch me grow, who feel inspired by my words or my images and just who I am as a person. I'm inspired by other people. And recently I made a post that said in my stories that I used to think I was better than other people. And it's true. Growing up, I don't think yes, I knew about life from a wisdom standpoint from the pain I've been through. But when it comes to this new aspect of life I'm learning as an adult and, you know, with working and the different things, this is different. You know, as we mature, it's different. And I'm not better than anyone else. I remember a friend of mine shared this with me a few years back, I think, where they thought, you know, I carried myself in a sense that I'm better than anyone else. And, you know, even if that is the case or part of me inside, it's like for me to hone into that and use that to my advantage of to become the woman I need to become, or my future self, right? That I will be, and how I carry myself with that high standard and how I am perceived, right? And that royalty in me, let's say that royalty. And perhaps that is a I don't dig into so much of ego. Perhaps that is a pride, you know, that is a, you know, I am so and so, you know, I am, yeah, having that, I don't know whether to say confidence or arrogance, because I've pointed that out about myself over the years too, that I may have arrogance in me. And it just comes to say, like, I'm not perfect, but I feel like everyone can embody different traits and they can peak at different points. It's not where like, oh, Pratibha, she's always so loving and caring. And then like, yes, that's all me. But also I can have moments of where I can carry myself in a way that is not so pleasant. It's part of life, right? What to do. So anyway, I'm going to go. I have to go now, darling. But I really appreciated you listening to me. And I hope you have a blissful weekend and happy Mother's Day. Thanks, Chai Fam. Peace. Love you.